de vous dire que je parle très mal en français. J'ai étudié la langue plus de 20 années ici à l'Ontario. J'ai terminé mon premier diplôme bac en France, à une école qui s'appelle l'Institut commercial de Nancy. J'ai pris un cours à la Sorbonne, j'ai fait des cours au Québec, mais je parle très mal. Et pour ça, la plupart de mes mots ce soir, je parle en anglais. Quelque temps, je parle en français, mais la plupart en anglais, ok? Parce que je ne connais pas le mot en français, je suis embarrassed de parler en français. Mais je voudrais dire que la langue officielle, le français, c'est très, très, très important pour notre Premier ministre Justin Trudeau. Vraiment, c'est quelque chose de très important pour lui. Il tout le temps parle avec nous dans le caucus libéral, 50% français, 50% anglais. Si vous ne comprenez pas le français, c'est votre problème. OK? Et donc, peut-être, nous sommes comme à 184 dans le caucus libéral, et je pense que presque tous prennent les leçons en français, OK? Pour améliorer notre deuxième langue ici au Canada, OK? Mais j'ai beaucoup des nouvelles très bonnes pour vous, parce que le français, c'est une langue très importante pour notre Premier ministre. Donc, nous avons un comité officiel de la langue française. Et il y a 3 priorités pour le comité, OK? Et je dis maintenant en français. La première, c'est we have an immigration target of 4.5% to replenish the francophone population in Canada, but we've only been doing it at a rate of under 2%. And so we've not been happy at that. So we've now pushed up the recommendation to say, we now not only need a target, we now need to make it a priority, and we need to make it a reality. So the committee has put forward this recommendation to our immigration minister, and so we are looking for some immediate steps.
Whoa.
We've realized that there is no infrastructure support for French learning at early childhood education. So we have started discussing this at the federal level, say that you do not want to be starting, so for me, I started when I was 5 years old. It was too late. I need to start when I was 2. Because maybe now I'd be perfect in French. But so we are trying to say, how can we put in an infrastructure so that we can actually, for those that want to have their children learn French at the age of 2, 3, before they get into kindergarten, what can the federal government do to actually sort of install this right across the country? So that's the second key priority for the Committee of la langue française, okay, or la langue officielle. The third is how do we make sure that there is sufficient resources financially right across the country to support the francophone communities that already exist? We have really wonderful francophone communities in Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick, and Northern Ontario, and Toronto, hello, right across the country, right to the West Coast. So how is it that we can continue to provide support to those communities? So know that that's an important discussion. It is something that a key recommendations come from the committee to the government to say, Prime Minister, Liberal government, if this is a priority for you, and we've already indicated that it is, at the very least we have to continue to provide the basic level of resources and support so that the communities not only survive but thrive in a very healthy way. So know that that's a key recommendation. And then the last thing I want to mention, because I was saying, but you know, I'm going to an event with CHOQ FM, and I want to say some good news around radio stations, French radio stations in Canada. What can I say? And so they said to me that there is currently a discussion in the Heritage Committee. So this is in the Cultural Committee. So Mélanie Joly is our Minister of Heritage. And so they're having a discussion around media across Canada. And one key topic of discussion has been on the committee was how is it that we are going to support French media outside of Quebec. So there is already a discussion at Heritage, and in my opinion, there will be a recommendation to strongly support French media outside of Quebec. So I hope that it's considered at least good news. We're discussing it, we're talking about it, and I believe the recommendation is coming forward. So I want you to know that that is something that's important and actually is being discussed. So I think Anyway, so I wanted to make sure that I shared that news with you this evening. I love the French language. I'm determined that I will speak it perfectly before, you know, I finish my sort of political career, so that next time or in future times when I come and speak, I will speak seulement en français. Et je suis complètement à l'aise avec le français. C'est seulement, je suis un peu embarrassed parce que je ne parle pas parfaitement français pour ça. OK? Mais merci pour votre invitation. Je suis une grande fan de CHOQ FM et je suis une grande supporter de la station radio et je vous souhaite beaucoup de succès dans le futur et merci pour l'invitation ce soir.
Merci à vous.